congratulations to the Kent Salon, of course. Russell, please join us for the picture. You will receive, of course, the gift back from Haynes. Of course, follow up. Okay, here we go for Russell Dominguez.
Evanelli picks it up. Another three. Bang! Back to back for Martin Nonoy. Be beaten here.
Could be big.
This one is big. CJ Cancino. So Magulangan right now taking over para sa UP Fighting Maroons. What a crossover. The ankle break for Martin Nonoy. Completes it with a three-pointer.
Just love that players, go up to this level.
They steal. In at the other end. Oh! Michael Phillips putting on a show very early.
Threes from the outside really favored FEU. Look here now. Doing a slam dunk contest ongoing right now.
Lebanelli picks it up. Another three. Bang! Back to back for Martin Nonoy. Beaten here.
Could be big.
This one is big. CJ Cancino. So Kagulangan right now taking over para sa UP Fighting Maroons. What a pass over the ankle break for Martin Nonoy. Completes it with a three-pointer.
Just love that players, go up to this level.
They steal.
And at the other end,
Michael Phillips putting on a show very early.
threes from the outside really favored FEU. Look here now. Putting on a slam dunk contest ongoing right now.
And it all boils down to this. This is where it's all going to happen. The Filoil EcoOil Center here in San Juan. All eyes will be on the two teams who are going to meet in the finals. One game affair. But it sure is going to be the most talked about ball game for today and the days to come. Who's going to be crowned new champions? Is it going to be UP Fighting Maroons or DLSU Green Archers? We still have to go through the full route of 4 quarters of ball game or maybe even more. Who knows? Welcome, welcome. Of course, we're just about to find out dito sa ating 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup kung sino ang magiging bagong kampiyon. Benji Santiago, Coach Mike Perez at your service for our coverage. And of course, boy, are we also excited. Ang dami na ng tao rito. Sanay tayo na laging malamig dito sa Filoil EcoOil Center. Medyo mainit at mainit din ang inaasahan nating pangyayari between these two teams, Coach Mike.
At sigurado, nagliliyab ang bakbakan mamaya. Both these teams coming off their own win streaks. One's gotta end and somebody's gonna be crowned champions today.
Sabi nga natin, isang game lang ito. We have seen them in action. Both of them, once lang sila nag-meet during the eliminations. They're gonna be meeting again. Pero ang kanilang mga pinagdaanan dito, sangkatutak bago sila makarating na sila na lang. Two teams standing tall to meet and play. And one game or one team is going to be crowned champions ng ating 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. UP or DLSU. Grabe, no? Pag tinignan natin to, parang sumakay sila ng tren ang haba ng biyahe.
Yeah.
And finally, nandito na tayo ngayon, Coach Mike.
Yeah, and it took them a lot of games in the eliminations, had to battle it out in the quarterfinals, eventually winning over the semifinals foes. And right now, we're here to set up this finals match.
Ito, tingnan natin ang head-to-head, ang mga numbers natin dito. Saan ba nagfo-focus? When it comes to shooting, syempre, pinaka-importante, produce baskets, come up with scores, great scores. At ito nga, well, masasabi natin when it comes to three-point shooting, Lasal na nakakaangat dyan laban dito sa UP. And field goal percentage, UP 45, 43 lamang, and three-point shooting halos pareho ito,
Yeah.
Coach Mike.
That's right. And both these teams are really the high-scoring teams that we have here. It promises to be back and forth a lot in this finals match.
JD Kagulangan have been showing the way para rito sa UP Fighting Maroons. There were just about a couple of games he got injured. He wasn't able to play, but he's back in his fighting form. And we had a chance to talk to him earlier on. Let's watch this.
Sobrang laking tulong ng mga ganitong liga sa amin because ang daming bagong players sa amin, lalo na especially mga bata. So, kailangan nila ng mga ganitong laro para pagdating sa UAP, hindi sila manibago and para makuha rin nila yung kumpiyansa nila sa sarili. No, last game na naglaro sila against Lasal, nakita ko naman kung gaano sila maglaro as a team. So, ganun lang din naman ipapakita ko. So, maglalaro kami as a team. And, ayun, wag lang, maging consistent lang sa kung anong ginagawa namin.
Actually, nakakatawa, no? JD Kagulangan, and then he's gonna be talking about his teammates. Yung mga bata.
Yeah, right.
Hindi naman siya ganun katanda.
Oh, pero the younger ones, the rookies are, that's gonna be a key role in this match as well.
Para naman sa panig ng De La Salle University Green Archers, of course, he's been some sort of an attraction. Not just some sort, he is really a big attraction para rito sa Green Archers. Of course, we're talking about Kevin Kiambao. Nakausap din po namin siya kanina. Panoorin natin ito.
Asan yung team namin ngayon against sa mga UAAP teams and NCAA teams? As of gagawin ko lang yung sistema ni Coach Topex. Kung ano man yung ibigay sa akin depensa ng UP, and galing sa sistema ni Coach, and kung ano man yung playmaking or scoring, wala akong problema. Basta sunodin ko lang yung system ni Coach, and gusto ko din manalo ng championship this time.
We've seen him gone, really had that journey from high school pa lang, nakita natin ito. And then he's here right now, had a chance to talk to his grandmother. And puro basketball ang pinag-uusapan. Bata pa lang, he was born to play basketball, and I think he's really on the right track to becoming the next Philippine basketball superstar. Alright, tingnan ngayon natin. Of course, JD Kagulangan, nakausap na nga natin. Tapos, eto nga, si Kevin Kiambao, nakita rin natin. And look at this. Of course, Kevin Kiambao being the taller of the player, pero parang David and Goliath na naman ito nakikita natin dito. The averages and yung mga stats nila rito, Coach Mike.
Yeah, if you're just gonna look at the numbers without the pictures, without knowing the personality, tingin mo si Kevin Kiambao parang point guard kasi halos pareho yung number niya. Parang scoring point guard to eh. But, he's really a big that's, played how guards are actually playing similar to how JD has been for UP.
It's all the manner of how their teammates are going to be responding to these two players right now. Well, yung ating mga starters, pasimulan na natin ito. Puntahan natin ngayon si Ryan.
Basketball fans, live from the Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan City. This is day 28, the final day of competition for the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. This is the finals. Match-awaited matchup featuring the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons versus the DLSU University Green Archers. Let's have the starting five first for the UP Fighting Maroons. UP High. Small forward number 18, Harold Alacor. Power forward number 24, Aldous Tortas. Center number 10, Malik Dio. Point guard number 12, JD Cabulana. And shooting guard number 27, CJ Cancino. Head coach for the UP Fighting Maroons is Goldwyn Monteverde. And now, the starters for your undefeated DLSU Green Archers, Anibal Lasal. Small forward number 18, Francis Escandor. Power forward number 23, Jonel Bonicardio. Center number 22, Brian. Point guard number 10, Evan Nelly. And shooting guard number 24, Mark Lonoy. Head coach for the Green Archers, Max Robinson. Your in charge.
Our starters, as usual, JD Kagulangan will start for the UP Fighting Maroons along with CJ Cancino. Harold Alarcon with his consistency so far in the number of games prior to this one. Well, Aldous Torculas will be starting along with Malik Diop. Sa kabila naman, Bright and Juanco, it's Jonel Policarpio because usually Kevin Kiambao would come off the bench. And of course, joined by Evan Nelly, Francis Escandor. Yan ang mga magpapasimula naman para sa panig ng LaSalle Green Archers. UP fight or Animal LaSalle? And we're just about to get this thing going. Everybody's excited to see this. It has finally happened. And it's UP who'll get the first possession. JD Kagulangan going inside. How about this? Aldous Torculas will get the first basket here in this championship game.
Well, immediately LaSalle testing that two-man defense. Swings it over to Torculas inside.
Meantime, Lasal with Evan Nelly, #1 assist guy in the tournament. Nelly to Brighton Wanquo. Jonel Policarpio with a 3, it's a miss. And Harold Alarcon with the basketball right now for the Fighting Maroons.
Medyo tight yung execution yon offensively for the Green Archers.
Alarcon lets it fly, missing the 3. Nagmamadaling opensa, stop and pop, banks it in. Mark Nonoy for Lasal.
This is where LaSalle is pretty much more dangerous. Last time in their eliminations game, plus 14 sila sa fast break points versus UP.
Nonoy goes for it, long distance, can't knock it down. Ball goes out, and it's going to be UP basketball.
Yeah, pero makikita mo dito yung starting 5 ng UP and LaSalle nagkaroon ng changes only because Felicildas from their game in the eliminations got replaced by JD Cagulangan, who was not available in the elimination game, and because of that, Mark Nonoy had to start in lieu of Abadam.
Torculas ready first basket. Yeah, a put back here for Malik Diouf.
Si Malik has been a problem with them on the elimination game, and we'll see how much more Malik will see in this game finals for UP.
Francis Escandol going to Evan Nelly. Jonel up with a shot, hard off the glass. He's fouled though, and he's going to be taking 2 free throws.
Well, Jonel had the right thing in mind, to spin baseline against Torculas. Once he got past Aldous, he knew that Malik was going to be there. Got to get up that shot and hopefully get Malik in foul trouble early in this game. Kasi kung marirecall natin yung elimination game na yun, Benji, Malik Diouf was actually a double-double. 23 points, 15 rebounds.
How about Jonel Policarpio making the first free throw? Man, it's going to be loud. Both teams coming with their own respective bands here.
Yeah.
Good luck na lang sa ating kamarinig natin ng pito.
Pero malaking bagay ito si Policarpio, lalo na Kevin Kiambao ang pinapalitan niya actually sa starting 5.
Bright breaking up the play ng UP. So they want to quicken the pace. Both teams actually,
right.
The early goings.
Correct.
CJ Cancino, a little off balance, but still managing to get the basket.
CJ Cancino's got to get himself going early on.
In the meantime, good recovery by Mark Nonoy. How about this 3? Just won't fall. Tries to get Francis Escandor, 2 tries. CJ Cancino clears it for UP. Hang time, Harold Alarcon down. Hit up in the air. He's going to be taking 2 free throws.
This trio of Alarcon, JD Cagulangan, as well as CJ Cancino is going to be a handful against the guards of LaSalle. Nielis has to play defense, Escandor as well, including Mark Nonoy. And this guy right here, Harold Alarcon, key rotation para sa UP.
The coaching staff ng UP, Coach Goldwyn Monteverde, Christian Loanson,
and Coach Putit
and
as well.
Putit De Vera is right there. Splitting his charities, Harold Alarcon. 7-4, UP. Jonel thought about it. Mark Nonoy will go for it. Bang! It goes in!
Wow, very active offensively si Mark Nonoy ngayon. Unlike in the elims, medyo slow ang start niyan. Right now, it's really getting to it.
The semifinals pa lang di ba? He had a lot of shots from beyond the arc. Parang ginawa niya, practice.
Oo, mas naging involved siya offensively as the way games go on.
In the meantime, a block right there by Malik Diouf on Jonel Policarpio.
Jonel now trying to get past the defense of Torculas, but got caught there getting into contact. So that's foul on Torculas.
And that's his second, and Francis Lopez will check in for him.
And when you talk about bench depth, Look at these two guys coming in.
Ito na.
Francis Lopez and Kevin Kiambao.
Kevin Kiambao. When we talk about evolution of basketball, he actually typifies that.
Exactly.
Here he is. And then the extra pass inside. Mahirap-hirap nga lang. Bright. Malik Diop really went up right there to block the shot of Kevin Kiambao. So Malik Diop picks up his first personal look at Kevin Kiambao. Finding his team as if he really knows where they're going.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's getting himself involved inside the action as a paint, you know.
Alam mo ito si Kevin Kiambao, he's got a built-in GPS.
Oh, can locate all those guys inside the floor. At saka, even if he beat Francis Lopez on the baseline, he knew that help was gonna come from Malik Diop, and kita niya, Bright, you go finish this.
Tama yung sinabi mo kanina, 3.6 ang average niya sa assist. 4.6 si JD Kagulangan. Eh, iba position mo. Ano ba talaga position ng Kevin Kiambao?
Right.
It's confusing all of us here. He makes the first free throw.
Yeah, and that really boils down to the evolution of the games. Now, bigs are expected to play like guards. Unlike before nga, talagang poste-poste ka lang.
And knocking down those 2 free throws for his first points in the game. LaSalle by 2. CJ Cancino. Malik Diop gets it back. Attacks. Oh, Bright and Wanko erasing the shot of Malik Diop. But UP still has got the basketball. That's for the jump hook. Still won't fall. Bright grabbing that rebound for LaSalle.
Coach Topex has always used Bright to start quarters against Malik, and that time, it's working so far.
Evanelli wild with that 3. And here comes UP. John Felicilda setting it up for CJ Cancino for that left-handed layup.
Well, JD Kagulangan getting a good lift here with Felicildas in the floor.
Kevin missing the floater. Whoa! Another good setup job by John Felicilda. This time to Harold Alarcon for his first field goal. UP by 2. Not anymore. Evanelli knocks down a baseline jumper for his first 2. There's CJ for UP.
Ooh!
In a paint. Bright Nuanco coming up with another block, but Malik Diop is right there to clean up the mess.
Wow, how about the pace of this game? Sobrang bilis back and forth.
Evanelli with a 3! Man, oh man, truly what we expect from a championship game. And this is just the first quarter, folks.
Yep.
CJ Cancino can knock down that 3-pointer. Bright and Nwankwo. And ball knocked out of his hands by Harold Alarcon. It will go LaSalle's way.
And the question here now is who's going to be able to sustain this pace as we go, because surely enough, it's going to settle down, and people have got to be a little bit slower in
One
execution.
game lang ito, coach.
Yeah, one game lang.
Adrenaline nito eh.
Oh, kaya
They
ang taas
can't actually maintain this kind of a pace.
Yeah.
Ang problema ko lang dito, may boses pa ako bukas.
At saka hindi ka pwedeng bumitaw. I mean, like what you said, this is one game for all the marbles.
LaSalle up 1. Another 3-pointer, back-to-back for Evanelli.
Wow, and Evanelli just coming off the gates here.
Well, for Evanelli, he knows the pressure of a ball game like this. As Francis Lopez knocks down his first attempt, and it's a 3-pointer. And then LaSalle throwing the ball away. 17-16. How about this? Outside shots, one after the other.
Yep.
Sagutan. Francis Lopez. We knows he's got other stuff up his sleeve.
I mean, Evanelli, you expect him to be taking those threes, but Francis Lopez to add this in this bag, that's going to be really dangerous.
Bantala, eto. Wow, what a scoop! What a scoop in the way he took off! Francis Lopez.
Wow.
We got a seesaw ball game now. It's UP up 1, 18-17. Kevin Cambao airballs the three.
Boy, how about that leap by Francis Lopez earlier? Look at that. Jump and the hang, practically gliding to that layup attempt.
Kita mo yun, bako saan to make off?
Yeah. And literally, he glided himself.
Yeah.
The fans just loving it here.
Coach Topex Robinson. It's a very animated coach. He knows his stuff. Just a little over 4 minutes remaining here in this championship game. John, Kevin Cambao on him. Shot clock down to 7 right now for UP. And a traveling call on Harold Alarcon.
Yeah, Harold Alarcon trying to create against VJ right there on the post-up. Well, this is going to be a game of runs, just like how they did this in the elimination game.
Quick hands to the part of Francis Lopez. So very early, he's creating some problems for Kevin Cambao. For Cambao to get himself going. We got our first time out of the game, 18-17, UP up by 1.
It's great news for the DLSU fans because according to their strength and conditioning coaches, this very stacked Archer squad is motivated, is healthy, is in game condition, and is ready to go. They are complete for today, and they will be managing their minutes well in order to be in full gear for their bigger battle that is the UAAP. Kevin Cambao adds that it might be a busy preseason, but it's this attention to detail when it comes to conditioning and nutrition that helps with their endurance and stamina, allowing them to be this dominant thus far. Despite some lapses, this team will go all the way to bring all possible championships that they got back to Taft Avenue. Benji and Coach Mike.
All right. Just to shorten what Megan Cabrera said, for De La Salle, todo na to! All healthy, no?
Yeah, but you know, yung investment ni Kevin Cambao on nutrition and conditioning is really working for himself here.
He's getting bothered here. He's the target of the defense ng UP. Kanina, Francis Lopez on him.
Yeah.
And now, ito nga si Harold Alarcon making Kevin Cambao to commit a turnover.
Yeah, they're sending different guys to defend against Kevin Cambao, especially as he's out in the perimeter.
Yep. Kumbaga sa kikiam, iba-ibang sauce.
All right.
It's Francis Lopez. Kicks it
bad
out,
kick.
bad pass. Kevin Cambao right now with the ball. Boy, quick hands. The part of Harold Alarcon, Michael Phillips from inside the key, and he's fouled. Is this a Luis Pablo foul? Or was that Sean Alter? Yes.
That's Alter. Oh, Francis Lopez.
I say Francis Lopez.
Yeah. You can tell these LaSalle players are actually very well coached. Mike Phillips right there got the ball, stayed in control, trying to find open guys, couldn't find any. He had to take that shot. Eventually, he got fouled.
Actually, what he's looking for is somebody that he could pass to and will pass back to
pass
him.
it back to him, right. Kind of like parang repost, but since no one's in there, he had to take it by himself.
They missed on the first free throw. All the possibilities of guys going for dunks, nasa loob yata lahat ngayon.
Yeah.
Francis Lopez, Sean Alter, Michael
Right.
Phillips, Kevin Cambao. Man, oh man.
Right, and when you talk of matchups, of course, Kevin and the Francis that's there. Pero interesting itong Alter versus Mike Phillips.
Yeah. Lopez thought about it on the attack, using his left hand. Gets it a goal! Foul counted!
And
Francis Lopez!
Boy, and how many times have we talked about the finishes of Francis Lopez? Right there, fake upstairs, finish with the left hand, right through traffic, getting through contact. Boy, the way that really Francis has progressed, just putting the league on notice.
Just could not complete a three-point play. 5 points for Francis Lopez. And another bad pass here for LaSalle. That's the 4th turnover for LaSalle. UPS 3. And UP is on top by 2. JD Cagulangan sets up the play here for the Fighting Maroons. JD, what's he going to do about it? Indecisive whether to pass or to shoot.
I actually was waiting for that roll by Alter, which wasn't there.
Oh, how about this banking shot by EJ Amadam? Off the bench, it's an offense for LaSalle.
And Abadam could be an X factor here for the Archers.
Score tied at 20. Francis Lopez. This one is short. And then a loose ball foul. Oh, it's Elijah Guliena ang tinawagan ng foul.
Yeah. He tried to box out that rebound by Briones. And that's one guy too that can hit you from the outside. Speaking of Lowell Briones.
Chico.
Chico rather, sorry.
Yung tatay yun.
Yung tatay pala si Lowell.
Ano na ba Tromes yun, yung tatay? Kakilala ko yun.
The second generation players.
Yep. Sinabi mo pa. Labang muli ang UP. Phillips kicks it out. Ikot ang bola. Corner shot. Phillips offensive rebound. Was blocked. JD changing directions. Can't save it. BJ David hangs. Pero nandun pa rin. Elijah Goliera with a follow. Ito naman sa kabila.
Oh man.
Sean Alter with a layup. It's like watching tennis.
Yep.
We're moving our heads left to right, right to left. Kevin Cambao can't hit the three. Chico Briones takes it, makes it.
And make or miss, these guys are gonna run back and forth.
26-22. A minute remaining here in the first period. They're off to the races again. And how about this off-balance shot by Francis Lopez, and getting a foul from Kevin Cambao.
That left hand is starting to be a threat here for Francis Lopez. He's finished twice already with the left hand, staying control inside the shaded area. Woo! What a move.
And now UP has a 6-point lead, a chance to even increase it further, to taste the largest lead here in the first period.
One thing that's changed, Joe Benji, and the way that LaSalle's attacking offensively, dun sa eliminations game nila, they were putting Kevin Cambao on the post, so he was assisting from there. Right now, he's coming from the outside, and minsan may instances wala siyang touches eh. So they're really checking on Kevin, avoiding any touches from him offensively.
And another miss from the free throw line by Francis Lopez. They're in front by 6, UP. Basketball with LaSalle. Nonoy firing the three, short. Alter the rebound. Lopez. What's he gonna do? Basketball ito, ginawa mong bowling. Lumabas yung bola.
Well, Chico knew that he missed an opportunity there. That lane was free for him to take. Alang fumbled it and, turn over.
Ball goes back to LaSalle. Already a couple of three-pointers for Evan Daly, who just checked back into the ball game here. Cambao, corner three. Nonoy, Michael Phillips could not control. Chico Briones. JD serving. What's happening inside? Now getting a pick from Sean Alter.
It's gonna be that dive there on the other side. Oh,
and how
wow.
about this move? Mark Belmonte announcing his entry into the game.
And Mark Belmonte continues to shine for Coach Goldwyn.
The lead is 8 right now for UP. Too deep underneath for Mark Nonoy. And that will be it for the first quarter of action. How do you like that? One game to decide who's going to be the new champions here. And so far, UP, they are willing to take on the fight and the challenge of De La Salle as they lead by 8. So many things have already happened. Quickening the pace, fast action, adrenaline flowing. We've seen it. But so far, just one quarter over. All right, welcome back as we continue with this championship game. An 8-point lead for UP at the end of the first quarter. Tuwang-tuwa rin na nanonood. Boss Joel Mesias of Cantigo Sports.
Yep.
Yan, very good.
Sama mo na dyan si Jao Arcenas tsaka si Justin Perez nanonood ngayon.
Marami yan for sure. Oo. In the meantime, 51% shooting for UP in the first quarter. Just about 30s lang para rito sa panig ng Lasal. It's Kevin Kimbao, that floater, and the putback by Bright and Wanko.
Well, your first quarter is actually very similar to how it happened in the eliminations. UP went on a run. Eventually, LaSalle settled down and got back in the game.
Belmonte from the outside. That's not a three-pointer. That's only the second three-pointer for UP. But coming from Mark Belmonte, you would expect him to take shots like those.
Yeah, but he's a very high percentage shooter on the floor. Speaking of Mark.
Evan Nelly with a long two. Nope. Belmonte grabs down a rebound. And Kagulangan setting it up. This is the largest lead in the ball game so far for UP.
Oh, wow.
Belmonte goes for it again.
Oh, wow.
Back to back! Mark Belmonte!
That side ball screen involving Mark has now become dangerous for UP.
So it's turning out to be a secret weapon for him.
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't see him taking those kind of shots.
Exactly.
Mostly, huh? But he has shown what he can do here. Labas na lahat ang baraha, ika nga.
Yeah.
Mark Belmonte, kanina
at that.
sneaky layup, and then back-to-back three-pointers.
Well, so long as UP continues to deny Kevin Kimbao touches on the offensive end, the Archers would have to rely on themselves to distribute that ball. Because your main decision maker nila offensively, that's right there, number 28, Kevin Kimbao.
As they say, something's got to give, but we're just here in the first half because for one thing, LaSalle is unbeaten throughout the entire preseason cup. Walang talo. And now they're down by 10. Jerry Abadiano in and out. Kevin the rebound. Air ball. Joaquin Manuel missed that shot. And let's see, eto naman ang UP. JD Nasundutan, he recovers quickly.
Gotta watch out for Mark now.
Jerry Abadiano, that is.
Clock going down.
Walang mapuntahan. He's gotta hurry up. Oh, goodness! Jerry Kagulangan! Pressure, packed shot. time winding down. Still knocks it down.
Fourth triple of the game here for UP. Shooting 50% from 3.
And they're up 13 and they have the basketball.
You gotta watch for that lift by Mark.
Inside angle, Malik Diouf.
Now they tweaked that attack. Instead of going for Mark on that lift, they went downhill to Malik Diouf.
UP now up by 15. LaSalle. Who are they going to go to? Kevin with the extra. But Bright and Wanko is fouled.
Yeah, good setup there on that 1-4 high. But see the unselfishness of Kevin Kiambao dishing it off to Bright. Could have gone reverse on the other end, but he knows that Bright's got a better spot.
Mark Belmonte ang tinawagan ng foul. Free throws para kay Bright and Wanko.
So what they're doing now is they're trying to get Kevin move off ball. Get him that rock and make him decide from there.
In and out with the first free throw. He's only got 2 points. Bright with 4 rebounds and I do believe a couple of shot blocks back in the first period. Could not connect on those 2 free throws. And then ball will go the other way pa. Punta sa UP. Last touch. May foul si Evanelli.
LaSalle was actually very good in that first match in the free throw, shooting 80%. Those 2 missed, crucial here.
Pero the field goal shooting percentage kasi ng UP.
Yep.
It's really up there. 60% na nga sila ngayon eh.
Right.
CJ Cancino with Mark Belmonte very much aware of what's going on the floor.
Manuel missed his defensive coverage there.
And then a miss by Evanelli. It's UP once again. This is already a 17-point lead for the Fighting Maroons. Malik Diouf. Shot clock down to 7.
You want to get to that post up.
JD. Mark Belmonte knowing what he's got to be doing even without the basketball.
Talk about the complementary big that would work with Malik. Look at that alley-oop finish. Mark just waxing real good here for the Maroons.
Express pass of the game, and now the lead is ballooned to 19 in favor of UP.
Coach Goldwyn Monteverde of the Fighting Maroons says that championship or not, they always have to put their best foot forward. He comments how well the UP rookies have been coping given the challenges of entering collegiate basketball, a new system, and their shortened high school playing experience. In this finals game, Coach Gold wants to make sure that the team builds a habit of starting strong, not allowing gaps from tip-off to the final whistle, and playing as a team that overcomes challenges together. Benji and Coach Mike.
Well, a few weeks ago, Coach Goldwyn Monteverde celebrated a birthday. And it's been quite a long, long birthday celebration that extends all the way up to here. This is the championship game, and this is the largest lead for UP as Mark Nono tries to cut it down with that three-pointer.
They're gonna need Mark to convert those shots and make it, especially without Kevin facilitating their offense.
Mark Nono with 10 points in the ball game. Here's Francis Lopez.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was really going for it. We haven't seen a dunk yet.
He's just a beauty gliding up in the air.
18-point lead for UP.
Oh, there we go.
Evanelli with his third three-pointer for LaSalle here in the first half.
It's 5 3-pointers already made by LaSalle. We're gonna go an elbow screen here on that horns play.
Francis Lopez inside.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's feeling it for UP. As LaSalle and they get to struggle trying to get back possessions.
All right, now Belmonte and Lopez getting 12 and 11 points respectively. How about the lift that they're getting after this big guy?
I mean, it's okay for UP. Evanelli hitting a three-pointer.
Right.
Over at the other side, Francis Lopez hitting a two, but they're up. And each time, kung meron ka may isasagot, why not?
yeah.
Just keep on doing it.
Right.
Ito, may stop pa rito ang UP.
Yeah. And you can't afford to just be exchanging baskets. You got to get some stops.
CJ Cancino back on the floor along with Harold Alarcon for UP. Francis Lopez,
Ooh, wow.
an open look on John
wow.
Silda. Offline with that three, but had a good look. CJ Austria right now for LaSalle drives the baseline, kicks it out. Ben Phillips won't take that shot. It's Michael Phillips. One pump
There
fake,
you
puts
go.
it up. Still missing it. The tip. Man, those chances. Ben Phillips, LaSalle basketball still for now.
Yeah, giving them another possession.
Evanelli is fouled shooting a three.
Yeah, earlier Mark None was asking for that three on the other end. DJ didn't see him.
After several chances. And then 3 free throws will be rewarded. Evanelli of this foul called against Harold Alarcon. Evanelli in double figures with his 11 points but only got 1 assist. Nakakapagpasa naman siya, hindi lang nako-convert.
Yeah. And he's got to go back to the 14 assists guy in the elimination round. But for him to get there, his teammates should make those passes that he makes. He can dish libre, but if magmintes, that's not an assist counted to him.
Second for Evanelli. Oh, lumabas. He's still got one more. UP led by as much as 19.
And that guy behind Evanelli right now is really that other weapon for Coach Goldwyn on the guard spot. In the Elims game, they only had Felicilda. Right now, JD factor here for UP.
Malik Diouf on attack mode, blocked by Michael Phillips. Gets it back. Play broken up again by Phillips.
Oh, wow!
Malik Diouf, then the spin. I might as well just do it myself.
1-2 stride stop from a big with a fake layup shot and a spin. What a move by Malik.
Samantala underneath. CJ Austria is fouled.
Talk about control inside the paint. What about that move by Malik Diouf? Going middle, shot fake up. 1-2 stop, fake layup.
Well, dishing out passes is not exactly a specialty for Malik Diouf.
Pero yun yung pinag-usapan natin kanina in the previous game with Barkuma, di ba?
Yeah.
He has to be able to make that stride stop, get that fake, spin back, and get that finish.
Babalikan ka na naman ni Barcoma. Eh, ang laki niyan eh. Ano bang height ko? By the way, kanina, battle for third natin, ang NU ang nanalo over University Perpetual. One game affair na rin lang yon. Ito naman si CJ Austria, nagre-rehistro ng kanyang mga puntos. DJ David, babalik to replace Mark Nonoy. 51-36. Lead is 15 para sa UP. JD Kagulangan. yung matchup natin, pati doon sa, ano na, sila talaga nagbabantayan, no? Kaya ang bawal kagulangan. In the meantime, this drive,
what a
CJ
finish.
Austria changing hands in midair.
Yeah, and they're gonna need CJ more from that on that finish. Fakes it off, finishes with the left hand, and they're gonna need more from CJ.
Three minutes and 28 remaining. We are inside the Filoil EcoOil Center here in San Juan. It's either you're wearing maroon colored shirts, outfits, or green OOTD. No matter what, but everybody loves basketball and everybody wants to watch a championship game of this caliber in the amateurs. 51-38 for UP. 3 minutes and 28. We're just here in the first half.
And boy, is this game living up to the hype between these two teams.
Oo naman. JD Kagulangan. CJ Cancino penetrates. Try the handoff. Napakialaman.
Yeah, na-sense na ni Jonel. That's what you've been doing. Drive and dish, drive and dish. Inabangan na niya yung pasa.
Nelly puts it up. Banks it. Nope, can't do it. Ito naman, Harold Alarcon sa kabila. Ginulo ni Evan Nelly. Tumama yung bola sa paa.
Laking bagay talaga nitong si CJ.
That was CJ
David.
Austria, actually, who created that turnover.
Laking bagay talaga ni CJ defensively. I mean, that layup finish coupled with this deflection. Somehow it stops any momentum for UP a little bit here.
It has to start with defense.
Yeah, man,
if you want to
start there.
come back into a ball game like this.
Exactly.
Down by 19, naibaba na nila to only 13. Evan Nelly. Raylan Torres ang natawagan ang last touch.
That backdoor cut was a little bit late for CJ though.
Oh, off the inbound, John Policarpio, Evan Nelly. That's what he's good at.
Yeah, and Archer's keeping it simple on that baseline out of bounds.
Babasa 11, Mark Belmonte. And then try the death shot inside. Play broken up. It stays with UP though. Last touch to John Policarpio.
And you can tell na very disciplined offensively rin itong UP because as soon as that drive came in, lumipat sa kabila yung big man to clear that path for Mark to drive.
Nelly will be given a rest. Elijah Goliena in his place for LaSalle. Now Mark Belmonte. JD, naghahanap ng foul. Forced shot. Samantala, eto naman, tatapos. DJ David. And single digit na lang. Gumagawa naman ng paraan. What a good run here para sa LaSalle.
Boy, this combo of VJ and CJ doing really well for the Archers.
JD with a floater. Can't get it to go. Here's LaSalle once again. Not so once upon a time trailed by 19. Now just down by 9. Oh, sayang. Di na-convert to CJ Austria. JD Kagulangan, what a move. And then the extra pass, and it results in a foul called against LaSalle.
Boy, three guys running with JD Kagulangan right there. On the left, you have Harold Alarcon. On the right side, you got Mark Belmonte. And
daming
behind
options.
Them, daming options. And nobody resting on the other side since fast break.
Kaya,
Normally, safety ka na lang, just stay there. But everybody just keeps flowing in on the offensive sets.
Harold Alarcon makes the first one.
Pero yung combo ng CJ at VJ has really, helped get a little rally here for LaSalle.
Only 4 points for Harold Alarcon. Raylan Torres coming up with an offensive rebound. Mark Belmonte changing his shot in midair. Battle for the loose ball. LaSalle, the kick out. Evan Nelly, nope. And how do you like that? Seven Gagate being able to come back on defense.
Yep. And look at that. Just trying to challenge that shot to stay in front of that attempt. And boy, when we talk about Harold Alarcon being a rebounding guard, you just saw it a while ago. Grabe rebounded na si Harold Alarcon.
Three-pointer. Nope. Not to John Policarpio that time around. Raylan Torres. Where's he gonna go to? Papunta doon sa basket. He gets back his own miss. Bumalik sa kanya yung bola. And right now, Alarcon. Back to Raylan.
It's a middle ball screen again here.
Less than a minute remaining here in the first half.
Oh,
Nice pass!
wow.
Raylan Torres attracting the defense. Everybody looking at him. And nobody was able to spot Seven Gagate. Nelly to Kevin Cambao. Still can't hit those outside shots. And then a steal here. Jonel puts it up. Blocking foul is going to be called on UP. On Raylan Torres.
Look at this drive here by Policarpio. That block by Raylan.
Pero yung sabi mo nga, lundag din ng lundag ito si Harold Alarcon. Nandun ka agad, was ready for a shot block.
Actually down 12 in a fast-paced game like this, LaSalle is actually, keeping in pace and just staying in the game.
Well, they're not undefeated for no reason at all.
Right, exactly.
It's like they saw everything already and coming out as winners. But of course, this one final game here, this is the championship game. Nagbintis ang unang free throw ni Jonel Policarpio. Let's see how he fares with the second one. Now he's got 5 points in the ball game along with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. 33.4 seconds remaining. 54-43. UP leads by 11. Welcome back, and of course, we're taking a look at, from your left, Commissioner Joe Lipa, of course, Coach Virgil Villavicencio, and Chairman Ray Gamboa. This is the final game day. It's championship day dito pa sa 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Coach Bo Perasol, Sports Director ng UP. And along with a couple of buddies of them, mga alumni ito ng UP for sure. 33.4 seconds remaining. First half, first half.
First half.
Meron pa tayo, baka sabihin nila patapos na yung ball game eh. In the meantime, ito, bola ng UP. JD Kagulangan, may plaster na sa buka. No matter what happened. CJ Cancino right now with the basketball. And then the pass inside, deflected. Elijah Guerra off balance, backs it in. One last shot. Harold Alarcon. That's only the 13th foul for De La Salle.
And Golyena continues to be giving good contributions for the Archers, stepping in with that going glass layup. Makes this a 9-point game.
Look at this, Kevin Cambao has been sent back into the ball game with 3.6, and so is Malik Diouf for UP. Bola ito ng UP with 3.6 seconds remaining sa ating first half. Here we go. Mark Belmonte could not control it. And palibag na lang na tira para kay DJ David. Well, how do you like what happened here in the first two quarters? UP and LaSalle, and UP enjoying a 9-point lead, 54-45 against LaSalle. Evanelli picks it up. Another three. Back to back for Martin Nonoy. He beat in the ear.
Could be big.
This one is big. CJ Cancino. So Pagulangan right now taking over para sa UP Fighting Maroons.
Wow, the crossover, the ankle break for Martin Nonoy. Completes it with a three-pointer.
Just love that players, go up to this level.
They steal.
And at the other end,
Michael Phillips putting on a show very early.
threes from the outside really favored FEU. Look here now. We have a slam dunk contest ongoing right now.
All right, after 2 quarters here in this one game affair championship game between these two teams, UP is on top by 9, 54-45. UP led by as much as 19, but of course, LaSalle managing to come back. And the way we started this ball game, we've seen a lot of highlights, high-flying moves, and surprising weapons of some players we didn't know that they have it in them. Mark Nonoy usually doing Mark Nonoy things. That's what he's known for. Well, how about this move by Malik Diouf? And actually getting away with that. So far, we haven't seen a dunk, but what an entertaining 2 quarters of this championship game. Benji Santiago, Coach Mike Perez. Coach Mike Perez, anong nangyari sa ating 2 quarters? Yun na una.
Well, very fast-paced game we have for both of the teams, but the shooting percentage really favoring UP, especially on the 2-point percentage. They're actually a +7 in attempts and making 62% of their perimeter shots. Samantalang ang key factor that we're seeing also as we see rebounds in favor of UP, assist as well. They're a +5 on assist, a +5 naman on steals itong LaSalle. Yung turnovers natin, UP gave up 10 and had 8 points for LaSalle that time. Pero ang key stat that we're seeing here, bench points, 31 bench points for UP, 26 of them or 25 of them coming from Mark Belmonte and Francis Lopez.
Yun yung mga panggulat
Yep.
na ginamit ng UP na nakita natin in the first half. Well, Francis Lopez coming off the bench. Ito, bench points baka mo. Yung dalawa, Mark Belmonte, 13 and 12. Malik Diouf with his 8. And over at the other side, Evan Nelly with his 3 3-pointers leads LaSalle with his 13. Mark Nonoy with 10. Nasaan si Kevin Kiambao dyan sa leading scorers natin, Coach Mike?
Yeah, Kevin Kiambao right now is 0 out of 7 from the field. Hasn't made a field goal yet. And so we hope that he gets into this stride, especially in the 3rd quarter.
Siguro ang tanong ko naman, para naman sa UP, nandun wala naman si CJ Cancino.
Yeah.
Wala rin si Harold Alarcon, di ba? Ito, ang mga pinagdaanan itong dalawang teams na ito. Kumbaga, ayan, hindi ganyan kadali para makarating dito. Bakbaka na sa finals. Sa quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the number of teams that they have to beat to get here. De La Salle coming here undefeated. Ito namang UP wanting to change the way things have happened back in the eliminations when they first met, because for one thing, in that one solitary game that in the eliminations, JD Kagulangan was hurt, was not able to play. And right now, it seems like the first time para kay JD Kagulangan to meet LaSalle at the other end of the floor.
When you talk about that previous game in the eliminations between LaSalle and UP, yung 3rd quarter was actually a key quarter para sa LaSalle because LaSalle opened up with an 11-0 run punctuated on Kevin Kiambao's 3 straight made threes and that assist to Bright, which gave them an 11-0 run in the start of the 3rd quarter.
Well, let's see if they can do basically the same thing again here to make a big comeback. Well, nabanggit mo yung Kevin Kiambao, pero hindi siya ganun kaingay in this ball game. Well, markado naman talaga. I mean, UP really came in prepared laban dito kay Kevin Kiambao. And for one thing, ito si Kevin Kiambao back in high school, coach niya ito si Coach Gold eh. Parang alam ni Coach Gold eh, parang ako nga nagturo sa iyo lahat niyan eh. Alam naman talunin mo pa ako dyan. I don't know, these are all things lang na parang napag-uusapan. Because kapag na-witness ko naman mga pinanggalingan din, some of the players and some of the coaches.
At least ang importante dyan si Kevin Kiambao, nakita na niya yung bola pumasok sa net kasi he made his 2 free throws earlier, and so which is just 2 points, and hopefully that starts something for him. But you know, assists and rebounds, that's been there always for Kevin Kiambao. He's got 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Typical Kevin Kiambao numbers. It's just the point production na kailangan balikan talaga niya.
So when was the last time you see these great number of people that we have inside the Filoil EcoOil Center here in San Juan? Well, they really have a very, very good reason to all be here because this is just a one-game championship that they're witnessing. And still a lot of basketball action to come your way as we're just about to start with our second half of action. May mga parating pa.
Grabe.
no?
Yeah, when you look at the stats, we've had a total of 90 attempts in the first half for both teams. Halos isang buong game na yun. Titingnan mo.
Sabi nga natin, todo na to, buhos na lahat.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
Lasal right now going on a zone.
JD Kagulangan inside of Malik Dio. Michael Phillips coming up with a steal here. Phillips gets a pass from Evan. He was going for a dunk. He was clipped in the arm. And that'll be 2 free throws for Mike Phillips.
Yeah, I've been trying to get that.
Well, there's only one guy who can actually goes up there. Si Francis Lopez at that same height,
Yeah.
level and everything.
Yeah. I don't know. Everything good between these players though, magkakaibigan ganyan outside. But in here inside the basketball court, you guys competing for your respective teams. And so there's still that level of respect for these players.
Yun ang gusto mangyari ni Francis Lopez. I knew it. Do not dunk. Dahil I'd rather let you go take free throws.
Right.
Gets one of those 2 free throws, Michael Phillips.
Yeah, ito pa naman si Michael Phillips, very impact player to pag nag-contribute Could swing momentum.
Pero kahit papano, nabawasan pa rin yung lamang ng UP.
Right.
Harold Alarcon lets it fly! Hinahanap natin si Harold Alarcon sa mga scoring leaders natin in the first half. Well, right now, baka makita na natin siya the final scores natin. Individual points ng mga players as we see here, the battle for the loose ball. Yes. Kickball ang naitawag against LaSalle.
Yep, and Michael Phillips tempted to put that ball on the floor trying to create. He right there tried to go middle and then reversed it going right, pero wala dun yung handle at that point.
Hindi niya mahablot yung bola ng kanyang mga braso, paa ginagamit, ano?
Correct.
CJ Cancino, UP pa rin. Francis Lopez goes for it, long distance, long and strong. And here comes Evan Nelly. Up by 11, UP. Nelly. Phillips. Back to Nelly. Now Malik Diop is in front of him.
Got a mismatch here.
Phillips back to Nelly. They've been patient with that play. But Nelly missing the three-pointer.
Low. Tama ka doon. Naging patient sila dun sa play na yun.
They wanted Nelly talaga na makatira.
Yeah.
It's got 3 of them.
Yeah.
For LaSalle, here they go again. Evan Nelly. Kevin Cambao has not hit a three-pointer in this game.
Yeah, but if you're Kevin Cambao, you got to stay in the game. Keep your mind in the game and get the other stop on the other end.
He's only got 2 points.
Yeah.
4 rebounds.
And ang haba pa nito, 11-point deficit with a full quarter of the third and the fourth in front of you.
JD having some problems. JD fakes. Francis, runner. High looping runner. Diop gets it back for UP. Kagulangan turns. Alarcon will not hesitate. And Bright and Wanko with that rebound. Michael nasundutan. They got the numbers, UP. Francis using his left, down he goes. Foul on Bright and Wanko.
Well, Bright right there, getting in a situation where he has to pick who to guard. But eventually Francis Lopez driving with that left-hand finish, he had to stop him.
How many times have we seen Francis Lopez on the floor?
Yeah.
Down.
Coaches would tell their bigs, if you're on a 2 versus 1 situation, you just have to stay in the paint and defend the rim. But with that much force coming from Harold Alarcon and Francis Lopez, you got to stop someone.
13 points in the ball game so far for Francis Lopez. He missed the first free throw. Third quarter, it's 7:20 remaining. We'll have the awarding ceremony. We'll let you know who's going to be the finals MVP and the members of the Mythical Five. That's something to still look forward to right after this championship game. It's Michael Phillips.
That's where he's at his best. A jump stop and a glass shot that close.
Well, for Michael Phillips, so far his contribution here is 4 points.
Oh.
CJ Cancino knocks down a three-pointer. And for UP, that's already their sixth three-pointer. As Kevin Kimball floats one up. What a time for Kevin Kimball to be missing a lot of shots. The way he would usually make it. The way he would make it look so easy.
Right. Yung floater na yun was very comfortable for him. Eh.
Kaya nga.
Di pa rin pumasok.
Ball will stay with UP. 7.2 on their shot clock.
Yeah.
CJ Cancino, this is what he's known for. He's got 7 points in the ball game. Malik Dio. Parang nag-volleyball lang sila ron.
That's just a repeat of what happened earlier sa Lasal naman. UP naman ang gumagawa ng ganong play.
UP up 15. Michael Phillips. A nice fake. CJ Austria. Dalawang defenders pinalundag niya muna.
Twice they've gone to that lane side attack on a jump stop and both they've scored points.
6 points for CJ Austria.
And a big question is how much more of Kevin Cambao off ball are you willing to play if you're Coach Topex?
Kaya nga eh.
Kasi with that hand on Michael Phillips, he's practically the one making the decision kung kanino niya ipapasa.
Raylan Torres checking in for Mike Phillips. UP basketball here. I'm sorry, Raylan Torres right now. Oh, throws a bad pass. CJ, Kevin, Evanelli. It's Austria. Down by 13. Look at Malik Diouf.
Yeah.
Marunong na rin ng pasundot-sundot, ha?
Yeah, but you could see off ball habang nakaposted din si CJ is that Kevin was actually motioning for Bright to cut going middle so he can lift on the other corner.
A steal by Raylan Torres. Francis Lopez.
Oh my!
Posterizing Bright and Wanko. But he seems to be hurt.
Oh.
This is... He's touching his right elbow here.
Look at this. Oh, he hit that on the post.
He really went for it. Yung goal support underneath. Tumama dun yung right elbow ni Francis Lopez. Well, he wanted to create impact points for UP.
Yep.
He did it, but might be costly.
Yep.
Francis Lopez.
Boy, we sure hope that Francis is gonna be okay here.
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah.
Inaasahan ko baka yung bugbog lang.
Yeah.
You know, kasi hit that goal support.
So, mukhang yung right na talagang naibagsak niya doon sa goal support. Yeah. Well, good thing he didn't use it para i-leverage kasi otherwise mas mahirap yun. But, you know, we're just happy that he's up.
If nothing is broken, nothing serious, not dislocated at all, just bruised.
What you love is that both the fans of UP and LaSalle applauding,
Oo naman.
seeing Francis getting up.
On the
Yeah.
free throw, Mark Belmonte.
I mean, these two teams really deserve to be here
Oh yeah.
in this championship game.
And they most probably will seeing themselves again in
Oo
the
naman, sa
playoffs
UAAP
in the
na.
UAAP.
Si Mark Belmonte ang tumira ng bonus free throw. And UP up by 16. And then napakailaman pa yung play. JD Kagulangan with a nice save right now. Harold Alarcon changing hands in midair. Unable to connect with that layup. Evan Nelly. Mike Phillips. Belmonte is on him. And Jonel Policarpio was hit in the face as he was going for this shot.
Second personal foul.
Ayun yung pagbaba.
Yeah, on his way down, yeah.
Harold Alarcon na natawagan ng foul and 2 free throws here for Jonel Policarpio. Started this ball game for the Green Archers. He's got 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Yeah, I believe he actually made that first three for LaSalle to start the game. Ito si Jonel Policarpio. Pero yung patience nitong si Kevin Kiambao, you know, just getting in the flow of the offense. Sabi nga niya kanina at the start, I will execute kung ano yung gustong sistema ni Coach Topex.
Ayan, yeah.
And exactly what he's doing. Hindi niya pinipilit yung kanyang execution offensively.
Phillips grabbing offensive rebound. Goes back to Jonel Policarpio. Still can't connect with that floater. Mark Belmonte. Coming up with a rebound for UP. JD behind the back. JD scoops one up off the window.
Change of pace, change of direction, slows it down before the finish.
18-point lead for UP. Play broken up. UP will keep it. Biggest lead at 19 for the Fighting Maroons. Kevin Kimbao. This is turning out to be a long game for him.
And Mark Nonoy finally inserted in the game back in the third here.
4 minutes here in the third period. Oops, Raylan Torres. Unforced error.
CJ again making things happen here for the Archers. And andyan na naman yung combination ng CJ and VJ. Those two have been, you know, really good earlier in the second quarter.
Well, they gotta be better. Wow. Mental lapse on the part.
Yeah.
Jonel Policarpio.
That inbound was in the front court. Hindi siya nakastraddle sa mid-court, diba? Sayang.
Nevertheless, even the breaks are going the Fighting Maroons' way. May unforced error kay Raylan Torres. Unforced error din ng LaSalle.
Oh, wow.
And Mark Belmonte. What a three! Man, oh man, he's got 3 3-pointers in this championship game.
You could see that play coming all the way from Alabang. You know, that lift by Mark Belmonte on that screen and roll with Malik Diouf.
This is the largest lead for UP, up 21. They got the ball back. JD Kagulangan, will he go all the way? Yes, he will, but falls short on that floater. Here's LaSalle's turn, the other way. Even Malik Diouf, nakakailang sundot na siya rito. JD, no look! But Malik was not looking.
Yeah, a little bit too fancy there for UP.
Jonel, pinamimigay ang bola. Raylan Torres with a steal. Attacks. Trying to be acrobatic with a circus shot. Mark Belmonte, frustration foul.
Wow, and 8 steals already for UP in this game.
3:08 remaining here in the third, and UP enjoying their biggest lead at 21.
Welcome back to the third quarter of the finals of this preseason cup and the latest on Francis Lebron Lopez. After the slam he took on his left elbow, as per UP officials, it is just a minor hit. Aside from a minor laceration, there are no other visible major injuries. And right now he is refusing ice on the injury, but they are just waiting for the pain to subside, but should be good to return if called to do so. Benji and Coach Mike.
Good to hear and good to find out that he's gonna be okay. Yun nga eh. Ika sabi ng mga iba, di ba? Malayo sa bituka.
Yeah. And Francis Lopez expected to come back later, hopefully once that pain subsides.
Well, how do you like this? This is already a 21-point lead for UP.
Look at that defense right there by UP, and I'm sure the fans of UP are loving that defense put up.
Hindi man umuulan, pero may payong sila, no?
Oh.
Ready sila.
Grabe.
It's 3 minutes sa ating third period.
Oh yeah.
And they needed a big basket like that.
That's the exact same play that UP ran on the other end this time around. Lasal naman ang patakbo ng play na yon. Same result, 3 from the opposite wing.
But they got to come up with more of that. Jonel Policarpio is doing a little better. Not just a little better, far better than Kevin Kimbao's performance for LaSalle.
Yeah. And Raylan Torres just exploiting that middle attack right there. Sees that middle open, finishes with that floater. Couldn't get any.
Yeah.
But he will now go to the strike.
That's Jerry Abadiano.
That's Jerry Abadiano, sorry. I always get confused with these two guys. Kasi magkamukha ng frame di ba? Raylan and Jerry, yeah. Ang sigurado kung hindi mo ko confuse dyan, si Kiko Guhiting. Nakasama ko sa trabaho. Big fan ng basketball yan. Kabisado niya yung mga yan.
Kilala niya kahit amoy lang.
Amoy lang. Yung last game na, the scent of a player. Remember?
Amoy yan eh.
Yeah.
73-53 UP. Approaching the final 2 minutes of the third period. Another 3 for Jonel. Now this time it's a miss. And Sean Alter grabbing that rebound. It's Jerry Abadiano. Mike Nonoy on him. Nawala sa harapan si Mike Nonoy. Hold the ball over to Raylan Torres. Mark Belmonte. He's got 3 3-pointers. He decides for the drive. The off-balance shot. Jerry Abadiano overshoots. Oh, yun lang. Sean Alter could not keep control of that basketball and lost it at the end line.
And
was trying to hold on to it.
Yeah, and this defense of UP has really limited the options of LaSalle right now. They only scored 8 points in the quarter.
Parang yung banda nga ng LaSalle, tulog na yata. Hindi pa.
Hindi, nakatayo pa sila yung tumutugtog.
Nakatayo naman.
Yeah.
Oh! A miss on that dunk! That's a foul.
Wow.
Michael Phillips, sooner or later, we really expect something like this to happen. Sean Alter. Nope, I don't want to be included in your poster.
Yeah. There's been too many of that. I don't want to get involved.
He wanted to dunk earlier,
Right.
he gets fouled. He wants to dunk again, he gets fouled. Okay, right now, pumasok naman yung unang free throw ni Mike Phillips.
And he really wants that to actually, get something really pumped up para sa
Yun,
LaSalle.
totoo yan eh. Parang gising lahat.
Yeah, he's been that energy guy too para sa Archers.
And then just getting 1 of 2 free throws. Kevin Kimbao's back on the floor. Raylan Torres. Nope. Who's got it? LaSalle. Elijah Goliena. DJ David launches a 3. It's short. Belmonte grabbing another rebound for UP. He's all around.
And the eliminations
It's
game.
all over the floor.
Yeah, eliminations game bench. 18 missed free throws para sa UP. Ngayon, 18 missed free throws para sa LaSalle.
Raylan Torres firing long distance. Kiambao the rebound. Kevin over to the corner. Elijah Goliena. The penetration move, the hand, and banks it in. And 1 for Elijah Guliana.
Excellent read there by Elijah. He didn't have that shot in the corner, moved inside on the middle. Hang time went glass, and the bank was open.
6 in the ball game so far, and he's got a bonus free throw coming up. Everything that they can do as they're still playing catch up has to work out for them, completing a 3-point play. 73-57, 16-point lead for UP. And this quarter with only 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, most probably LaSalle will have the final say before the quarter ends.
Sean Alter lost the pass. Guliana. EJ Abadam for LaSalle.
And you can see Kevin Kembao continues to coach his team outside the floor. Sabi niya, once that drive ball Guliana comes in, yung wing guy is supposed to drift to the corner. And wala yung corner niya, kaya naiwan si Kevin Kembao, ang papasahan lang.
Well, he's got to do other things.
Right, exactly.
Nawawala yung mga numbers niya rito sa ball game niya ito.
That is right.
Hang time. Mark Nonoy wanting a foul. Pwede pa para sa UP. 4 seconds remaining. Jerry Abadiano floats it up and goes in! 3 quarters done. And everybody's smiling. The players, the coaching staff for UP. And it's a different expression over at the other side for De La Salle. Francis Lopez had a dunk. So far the only dunk that really mattered, but he hurt himself. 3-point shooting, big baskets for LaSalle, much needed. We still have 1 quarter ahead of us in this championship game. The final 10 minutes of this one-game affair. Who's going to be crowned new champions for the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup? It's LaSalle versus UP, and UP somehow having their way against this unbeaten team all throughout the eliminations, the quarterfinals, the semis. And man, oh man, is that a curse for Coach Topex Robinson?
Wow.
You sweep like the entire season, and then you still fall in the most important game, trying to grab a championship.
Well, they still have 1 more quarter to come back, and I believe the formidable as they've been as all season long here in Filoil, and I'm hoping that they come back here real big.
Alala ko lang part of the history ni Coach Topex di ba?
Yeah.
Evanelli, 21-12 for UP in the 3rd period. And made a lot of difference. Aldous Torculas is back. Jerry Abadiano. And here comes Mike Nonoy. See Mike Nonoy. Oh! Man, oh man, expect those kind of plays. Gets to be physical. Mike Nonoy is one tough cookie.
Yeah.
He's got 10 points in the ball game.
Yeah, he was actually anticipated going middle, and Jerry just getting in that lane, denying him that open spot. But ensuing, he got fouled.
Was not able to put up a shot,
Yeah.
so they're just going to be throwing in from the baseline into De La Salle.
Exactly.
Nonoy. Abadiano still on him. Nonoy can't knock down that jumper. Di pa tayo dito sa kabila.
Nonoy's been scoreless so far in the second half.
Oh, tapo naman ng bola para sa UP. Joaquin Manuel, babalik. Lasal.
And Coach Topex really trying to find that combination inside, getting deep on that roster. In the hopes that, turning things around here in the fourth.
Nelly penetrates. Unable. And ball will go the other way.
Yeah, even the dribble penetrations that close, medyo well defended ng UP.
Parang pinag-aralan yata talaga ng UP.
Yeah.
Yung Lasal.
Yeah. And when you look at the 5 here sa UP, this is a defensive 5 here.
And looking at all the angles, everything, why are they undefeated? Siguro tinanong yan talaga ni Coach Gold. Pinag-aralan ng kanyang mga assistant coaches. And right now, they have found the antidote. How to beat Lasal. Pero of course, we still have this quarter. Wala pa nakaka-score here in the fourth.
Yeah, much as we say that this is a defensive 5, that 5-2's got a score for UP.
Nonoy having a tough time against Jerry Abadiano. And then this shot forced.
Oh, finally.
Pero Kevin Kimbao only 4 points in the ball game.
And his first field goal made. Hopefully that starts something for KQ.
75-59. It's UP. John Felicilda firing long distance. Nelly the rebound. Nelly inside. Kevin. Ikot ang bola. They want a big basket. Evan Nelly knocks down his fourth three-pointer in the game.
Oh, he did. The Archers need that. Nice ball movement there. They tried to lead that pass over to Kevin, but Nelly sinking from top of the key.
For Coach Topex Robinson of DLSU, hungry is not a term they use because for him, a championship is not an end goal, but he wants infinite improvement from his team. He wants to keep inspiring his players to be the best versions of themselves. He says in every game they play, they honor the past coaches and players of DLSU, and he reminds his players that they have a chance to be part of the team's championship history, whether it's this season or the years to come. For now, they want to keep sharing the basketball and keep the fun in the game. Benji and Coach Mike.
Got the right attitude, especially he's a new head coach.
Right.
Employing a new system. But of course, the acknowledgement of what these players have learned from their previous coaches then, you know?
Right. And a lot of LaSalle hopefuls really inaano na makabalik dito ang LaSalle sa larong ito. One of them, Marga Tanyada, watching us playing for LaSalle too.
Well, Lasal pala nakaka-score hito sa ating fourth quarter. And then a foul is going to be called here on UP.
Now, when they inserted JD Cagulangan back on the floor together with Mark Belmonte, somehow may offensive options na ang UP. Unlike kanina, it was, solid defensive 5 right there earlier for the Fighting Maroons.
Jerry Abadiano was called for the foul. Evan Nelly. Cross court. The shot. And EJ Abadam knocks it down.
Alam mo, one action, Benji, that we've missed so far from LaSalle is yung ghost screen ni Kevin Kiambao.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Chico Brion is well aware that that shot's going to be short from Malik Diouf. First basket here in the fourth for UP. And then wild with that shot was Evan Nelly talking to the referee. What happened there? Didn't whistle.
Yeah, that shot looked very desperate.
John Felicito balanced. They just puts it up and it goes in. Was that JD Kagulangan?
Yeah,
JD Kagulangan. I'm sorry.
Yep. Went into that two-man game, snaked his way inside, finished with a floater going glass. Wow.
Whew. Si Malik Diouf na warningan pa for faking a foul.
So Evan Nelly was a
Oh,
warning for the
yan.
faking a foul, earlier on that desperation three.
Sabi ko na correction eh. So it's Evan Nelly,
Yep, Evan Nelly.
not Malik Diouf.
Yep.
Man, oh man, somehow I'm happy that this is our last day here. Just kidding. And JD Kagulangan completes the three-point play. 80-64, UP. Oh, Malik Diouf blocking CJ Ostia. It's still a basketball. Kevin Kiambao bothered by Malik Diouf. Michael Phillips finally. Man, how many shots do you really have to take just to get a basket for LaSalle and for UP? Well, I thought that was going to go in.
Yeah. Akala ko rin mag-wedgie siya.
UP will keep the ball.
But one action really that we're missing from Kevin Kiambao are the ghost screens wherein he slips and goes to an open spot for a free 3 or perimeter. Wala yun ngayon eh. The one who's on ball that screening is actually Michael Phillips.
Ang problema kasi ni Kevin Kiambao, hindi rin pumapasok yung tira niya eh.
Yeah, exactly. That could be a part of it too.
And then like this, Mark Belmonte na ilulusot yung mga ganyan ha.
He's got, what, I think 18 for the game already itong si Mark.
Well, Mark Belmonte, meron 18 points, 4 rebounds.
Pero ang laking bagay, bench, nung paso kanina ni Mark Belmonte na yan. Look at this one. Underneath, through traffic, English on the ball with that finish.
He's all over the floor.
Yeah.
Nalolocate siya eh.
Yep.
And then timing pa, nasa ilalim siya. I mean, Mark Belmonte is also a tall guy.
Agree. And kanina ang LaSalle was actually within striking distance until that huge Mark Belmonte quarter in the second. Air ball right there by Mike Phillips.
Wow.
Tapos paglabas niya, pumasok naman si Francis Lopez, who did the same thing too.
2 missed free throws for Michael Phillips. Down by 16. 5.5 in this championship game. How will it end? Who's going to win it?
Good steal.
Phillips with a steal. Evan Nelly. Fight is not yet over. Kevin Kiambao finally hitting a three-pointer.
Finally, he sees that ball go through that net after a three.
Don't look now, but the lead has been cut down to 13. JD.
Need a good stop here.
Belmonte, mid-range. Can't do it. Kiambao the rebound. Nelly with the basketball. Nelly.
Ooh!
CJ Austria seems to have lost control on his way up. Pero grabe ang pagbalik ng depensa ng UP.
Yep. 4 guys immediately converging to on anyone who's got that ball that time around. Yung fumble na yun, sayang yung opportunity na yun for LaSalle.
It's as if they can second guess every move of LaSalle.
Right. That was actually the right cut eh. That was a cut from the opposite wing going to the ball side. Easy layup sana yun, but he fumbled it.
See, dahil nakabalik din yung depensa.
Correct.
Sometimes, you see the defenders already there.
Isa pa yun. Yung akala mo libre ka, yung parang may bantay kang bigla makikita, no?
Nonoy tapping the ball out, putting some pressure in the backcourt here. Lead has been cut down to 13. And this is a lot of time here, 4 minutes and 52.
Yeah.
Pressure in the backcourt by LaSalle.
Oh,
That's
another
a
steal.
deflection. Nonoy. And CJ Austria can't finish. Man, oh man.
And did they get a break there? That ball went off the foot of Mark Belmonte.
Dalawang sunod na yun. Almost a sure basket. That was VJ David. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right now, eto
There's
muna.
that slip. There's that slip.
Eto na, Kevin Cambao. Another three-pointer. Can't knock it down. Underneath. Malik Diouf went for the block.
Ooh.
Will be called for the foul.
He's gonna be hit with a technical too, Benj. Look at this one. The block. The referee says otherwise. Oh, he got hit on the head too.
Oo naman, meron eh.
Tumama yung siko sa ulo.
So he admits his mistake.
Yeah.
Got carried away.
Yeah.
And a little emotional. Malik Diouf.
Yeah.
How about that kind of an attitude? Ano? Ganun ka pa rin.
Right.
Parang ikaw yung naghahabol, ikaw pa yung galit.
Ang mga kalmado sa mga ganyang situation, si Owen Hart Espinosa. Grabe pag naglaro yun. Kahit mainit na yung game, stay kalmante lang tayo. Ika nga ni Owen Hart Espinosa.
Pero binibigyan nila ng chance ang Lasal na makabalik rito. Pumasok yung unang free throw. Ha?
Right.
Yung technical foul, si Mark Nono yun. Now here's DJ David. CJ Austria, rather.
Right.
Yeah. Oh! Wow! Kanina pa, dumudulas sa kamay ni CJ Austria yung bola.
Wow.
Very unusual. Hirap eh, no? Parang lahat kailangan kasi na maipasok mo.
Yeah.
You get conversions because you're trying to come back.
11-point game.
4 minutes and 37.
Yeah, mahaba pa to. They need a good, they need a good stop here for the Archers.
There's CJ Cancino trying to go to Malik Diouf. And a foul is going to be called on Bright in one court. That's their third.
I loved how that setup was for that low block post for Malik Diouf. They're really liking this matchup against Bright. And so they wanted to exploit it.
Belmonte, Cancino.
There's that solo right there on the post.
Diouf tried a banking shot. Nope. LaSalle could bring it down to a single-digit deficit. Nonoy, the runner, gets it! Pwede pa!
Yeah, little slip screen there for Kevin Cambao. Looked like a misdirection. Ended up with Nonoy finishing on that glide. After that slip by Kevin, look at that floater of a shot.
13 in the ball game for Mark Nonoy. Single-digit deficit that they still have to overcome. Anything can still happen if the way things are going. And we only have 4 minutes to witness the action here. Who's going to be crowned champions of the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup? The question still remains. It's like $1 million question.
Important for the Archers, one stop at a time. Try to chip away from this lead.
And UP naman can't stop playing. They still have to score. Belmonte with a miss. Kembao the rebound for LaSalle. Could still bring it down. Nonoy. He fires a big basket, but can't knock it down. Di ba binadali, coach?
I think he was trying to do a heat check right there.
3.5. JD Kagulanga knows it pretty well.
Wow!
But it can't. It did go. And here comes Evanelli on the other side.
Oh, what a kick!
Out. Kevin Kembao with a three. No! Dodged the bullet right there.
Boy, that would have been huge for LaSalle.
Another playing days for Kevin Kembao. He could have knocked that down.
Right. And he made one earlier before that.
Yes.
And so he really felt that was going to go in.
We've seen him knocking down consecutive three-point baskets, but it's a totally different Kevin Kembao that we're seeing here.
How about the body control though of Niele able to throw that outside to his teammates?
Kaya nga number one is this guy. He can see his teammates everywhere.
Right.
CJ Cancino. Forced shot from the baseline, but he gets fouled. Coach Topex does not agree with the call. Mark Nonoy also furious and surprised at the same time.
You see that drive? That's a little nudge right there.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Parang may katwiran nga si Mark Nonoy, ah.
Yeah. He actually didn't challenge the shot. There's actually an arm bar there. But nonetheless, that's the call. Oh, wow.
Two minutes and 55 remaining. And now some problems beginning to pile up here for LaSalle just when they're trying to make a comeback here. Ngayon may technical pa. So ibig sabihin may technical free throw for UP.
Wow, and momentum actually a little bit swung in favor of the Archers prior to this call. Under 3 minutes remaining, there's still enough time. You just got to keep at it.
Well, a situation like this would pose some kind of problem. You know, the reaction sometimes could be a little over than the usual. CJ Cancino will shoot the technical free throw first.
And in a game of runs such as this one, sabi nga ni Coach Jerry Andaleon, the team with a deeper bench is actually the one that's going to have more advantage. And you got to get deep into your pocket of players to be able to respond in situations like this.
Ito pa, dalawang free throws pa for CJ Cancino. He's the one who got fouled.
They brought this down to what? Parang 8 points na naibaba nila kanina, di ba?
Kaya nga, ito na lang sayang no? Pero UP sometimes those kind of things, I guess you say you wanted more.
Yeah. But if you're LaSalle, you gotta get past that now. You know, move ahead.
Lead is 11. Nelly goes for it. That could have been big. Cancino the rebound. I mean, Evan Nelly is actually the guy you would go to when it comes to shooting three-pointers. He's got 4
Right.
here in this championship game.
Now they got Nonoy now on JD. They don't want him to be able to create.
A steal here for LaSalle. Nonoy. Nelly back to Nonoy. Nonoy dribbled off his foot. And a bad save. JD Kagulangan controls for UP.
Wow, unforced error there. Costing
breaks.
LaSalle. Yeah, tough break.
Several of them happening to LaSalle here in this ball game, in this championship game. Last 2 minutes. JD. Kevin Kimbao. Oh, yung mga sorry misses like that. CJ Austria had the lane.
Yeah. They're getting their attempts, they're not making it.
Halo-halo rin yung frustration. Calls not going their way. Nanireklamo nila. Got a little carried away, you know, talking to the referees, getting called for technical. LaSalle will call a timeout, down by 12, 85 seconds remaining here in this championship game. Back here, festive atmosphere here inside Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan. Why not? It's either your LaSalle or your UP, but this is one game that you're going to be talking about for the next coming days. And not only that, you had a chance to enjoy it. For you are watching our stream live, thank you for doing so. For those inside here, the venue, thank you for being here.
And for those of us watching also from the live stream, like Dan Agulto and Claro Manzano who's watching us, telling us they're enjoying the game. Really a beautiful game here in the finals for these two teams.
For the organizers, thank you for letting us work here.
Yeah.
For this preseason cup, giving us a chance at the opportunity. And that has been the story of Kevin Kimbao. Only one three-point basket. Only one field goal conversion. Bali 2 field goal conversions na siya.
Yeah.
And then 2 free throws. That's all he could come up with.
Oh wow, and an offensive foul here called on JD. You can't believe that call.
Well, you can see the smile in his face. Pressure is not with us. It's over at the other side. Another timeout has been called here. 1:06 remaining. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining. 1 minute and 6 seconds that they have to wait to lapse for UP to be called the new champions of the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Parang dual purpose for UP, becoming champions and dealing LaSalle their only loss in the entire preseason cup. And look at this.
Yeah.
Turning it over. More possessions for UP.
And UP can smell it now. They're up 12 with a minute remaining. Boy, what a climb this has been for UP.
And for this guy, CJ Cancino, a
Oh, yeah.
lot of the UP community were so excited to see him back in
Right.
action once again.
Right. And everybody in social media, including especially the supporters of UP, really looking forward to that very first comeback game of CJ. One of them is Keo Pahe. Is actually in Siargao, I think now. He says, he's really loving this game too.
Evan Nelly with a three-pointer. Well, it decides to go in. Pwede pa ba?
We'll see, we'll see.
Lead has been cut down to 9. And then LaSalle giving up a foul.
Lead's been cut down to 9 bench. Technically, this is a 3-possession game. With 51 seconds remaining, that could still be doable.
Harold.
Ooh.
Oh, it's hit in
The midsection.
midsection, no?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
So we're just going to be waiting here for the decision. It's just going to be a common foul. Yeah, it's going to be a foul. 51.5 seconds remaining. And I don't see anybody actually going out.
Oh, yeah.
They're hanging on.
Yeah, so long as you have Evan Nele, Mark Nonoy, and Kevin Kembao, you still have those hopes here.
10-point lead. Less than a minute remaining. 45 seconds. Evan Nelly off with that shot. CJ Cancino. And Coach Topek says,
Yeah,
all right, no more fouls. That's
I
it.
think that should do it.
Wow, how do you like that? These two teams, as I made mention, really deserve to meet here in this one-game championship here for the this preseason cup.
Yeah.
But UP having some other things in mind. I guess wanting this more. LaSalle, not easy to defeat, but UP has done it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's been a question all preseason long. Who's going to defeat the Archers? And right now we got the answer. And the championship is the Fighting Maroons.
Yung nag-champion pa, yun ang tumalo.
Right.
Sa LaSalle.
And if that puts any doubt away on UP.
That's our final score. UP Fighting Maroons, congratulations. They are the new champions of the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Also, congratulations to De La Salle University for putting up a really great fight here. An entertaining ball game, these two teams. What more could we say?
Yeah.
On standby, we're going to be having the awarding ceremony. We're looking forward to finding out who's going to be the finals MVP and the Mythical 5. And then, of course, the handing out of the trophies.
There you go.
Best rebounder, that's Michael Phillips.
Yeah. And
That's courtesy of Reyes Barbecue.
And that guy's been a force to reckon with inside the paint. And, despite the outcome, it's still a good game. And good season for the Archers.
Well, he did his part.
Yeah.
Try to help out. Pero dito, how do you like a guy coming off the bench and then all of a sudden hitting those outside shots, the penetration, the sneaky moves, grabbing rebounds, putting him back in. Well, he let it out in the most important game here for this preseason cup.
And the thing is, he's been hitting those shots early in the eliminations, and we didn't expect those shots are going to be big in the finals.
Wow, Mark Belmonte turned out, and the perfect timing for him,
Yeah.
to really show what he can do.
Yeah.
Para sa UP Fighting Maroons.
And just so much respect.
Player of the game yan, player of the game yan dito.
Yeah.
Hindi yan yung finals MVP natin.
Yeah.
It's just a player of the game for this particular ball game here. Si Mark Belmonte. Ayan. Ha! Nauna kami. Meron kami niyan. Coach Mike.
Well, I love that shirt. Congratulations to Mark Belmonte. And somehow you wish that shirt came out in red, green, and in blue.
Parang nagpapayuwating ka.
Ganda eh.
And once again, it's UP, the new champions para sa ating preseason cup. I'll just stand by for the awarding ceremonies. There's surely a whole lot more to be excited about as we ended this preseason cup already in its 16th season.
At sigurado ako, come UAAP, things are gonna change with how these players have done their schemes here in Filoil. They're gonna be tweaking it to address the lessons learned from their exposure here in this league.
Well, 2 in a row being in the finals sa UAAP, 1 championship. And we're expecting to see a whole lot more. Everybody have done their share here. Coach Goldwyn Monteverde knows his stuff.
And the Green Archers have a new coach in Coach Topex, and so it's going to be laying down the foundation and the systems, getting to know the players, them adjusting to Coach Topex as well. But this is good progress for Coach Topex in his first year here in LaSalle.
Natali lang sa huli.
Yeah.
Pero showing a lot of promise.
Yeah, they had a good chance. They were down only by what, 8?
Oh,
closest in that round. Sayang yan. And what a game to be an off night for Kevin Kembao too.
Yup. So many things.
Yeah.
Sabi nga nila kung minsan pagka talaga matatalo ka, ang daming mangyayari. Pero pagka mananalo ka, ang dami rin maganda namang nangyayari.
Exactly. And I'm sure si Mark Belmonte naman on the other end, he hopes to have this game, pero not today, I think, in this biggest stage. And it's just been sensational all throughout this game.
As we sum it all up, nobody lost.
Right, exactly.
This whole preseason cup, everybody gained.
For the entire Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. So both teams, please stand. First, we will have the Mythical 5. We will call on the center court tournament director Bernard Malan, president of Filoil EcoOil Center Ma'am Diana Layo, Filoil chairman Ray Gamboa, commissioner Joe Ibach, region head consultant Berlin Vicentio, and deputy commissioner Bert Benalosa. And now let's have the medical final for the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. First, from DLSU Green Archers, Kevin Kembao. Next in our award from UP Fighting Maroons, Harold Alarcon. Next, an award for musical fight from Perpetual Artist, Arthur Roque Jr. Next, an award from UP Fighting Moves, Buddy Dio. And to complete our medical fight of the season, from DLSU Archers, Evan Nelly. We request all 5 players to have a toil together with our Filoil representatives. We'll have a group photo. Again, palakpakan natin ang Critical 5. Kevin Kiambao, Harold Alarcon, Arthur Roque Jr., Malik Neal, and Evan Nelly. Alright, let's proceed to our next award. For our next award, for the defensive player of the tournament, we call on Bennett Palin, Tournament Director, Diana Lyon, President of Filoil EcoOil Center, Ray Gamboa, Filoil Chairman, Joel Iba, Commissioner, William Essential, Media Head Consultant, and Bert De La Rosa, Deputy Commissioner. Our defensive player for the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup from Perpetual Artist, Silas Dituna. And now our next award will be our most valuable player. And to receive this trophy, we call on the marketing service head of Reyes Barbecue, Mr. Jed Michael Tupas. Our most valuable player from UP Fighting Maroons, Harold Alarcon. And now we will proceed for our first runner-up trophy. May we call on Mr. A.R. Polinar, Marketing Director of Flash Express. They have an excellent run in eliminations, playoffs, and semis, but they fall short. But they have this green spirit, our first runner-up, DLSU Green Archers. All players and coaches, please proceed to the center court to accept this award. Joel Iban, Commissioner, Virgil Vicencio, Deputy Media Head Consultant, and Burton De La Rosa, Deputy Commissioner. Your champions of the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, UP5, University of the Philippines Fighting Rules! All players and coaches, please proceed to the center court to accept your championship trophy. Vega Torres, 7 Galate, Jajan Medicina, Arin Dio, J.D. Capulahan, Mark Belmonte, Saidi Gonzalez, Francis Lopez, Alamalacor, Sean Alter, Chico Briones, Aldos Tortolas, Luis Pablo, C.J. Cancino. And of course, the head coach, Goldie Monteverde. All players will receive their medals as a champion team. Congratulations for UP Fighting Maroons. Stay level po kayo dyan. We have our courtside reporter, Megan Cabrera, to have an interviews for our coach and also our MVP. Megan, take it away. And now we'll have Megan Cabrera for interviews for the champion team UP Fighting Maroons. And basketball fans, here's Megan Cabrera with an interview with winning head coach Golden Monteverde.
Champion coach, once again, Coach Golden Monteverde. A while about making sure that these guys start strong no matter what, and they did exactly that. What can you say about that gold performance from the UP Fighting Maroons?
I'm very happy how we started the game today. Sabi ko nga, ang dami sa a lot of young guys dito ngayon. And I'm very happy that we responded to it, handling the challenge. And it's still part of the process, but I'm still looking forward to it.
Especially going up against a team that was undefeated, what can we look forward to for season 86 for the Fighting Maroons?
Siguro starting like tomorrow, we still go back to practice and keep on improving. We're gonna watch this game, figure out rest assured, we'll stick it through.
Coach, we had a sea of maroon here a while ago. Ano message mo para sa mga sumusuporta sa UP? Any particular people you want to bring?
Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Sa araw-araw po, every time may game tayo, dito kayo para sa amin. Sana po continue to support po yung team and we do our best for you every time.
Thank you so much, Coach Gold. Congratulations once again, champions UP5.
And as they say, the best team won this championship. And of course, that was University of the Philippines. UP has done it, dealing LaSalle their first loss, and what a time for it to happen. My goodness. And truly, it has been one very entertaining and exciting championship. Not only this championship, but all throughout the entire preseason, Coach.
Yeah, and napakarami nating naging realization din of some of the teams that's really competed here. I mean, you saw St. Clair, you saw San Beda, and all these other schools. May mga lessons that they picked up, but eventually culminated to this game, which entertained a lot of not just the UP and LaSalle fans, but even all the other basketball fans.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations to all the winners of their individual achievement awards. Thank you. Congratulations to UP. And as for the rest, thank you for following us on our live stream. On behalf of everybody here, Reggie Santiago saying, we'll see you at the ball games.